of where we are as the defense has rested and as we're getting ready to have what? Both the closing arguments and have the jury deliberations start. Remember again that the defense doesn't have to prove its case. It merely has to poke enough holes in the prosecution to raise reasonable doubt. Option one, which of course is still what they're hoping is going to occur, which is what? They get an acquittal, unanimous verdicts on all three charges, and therefore everything is done, it's over, Derek Chauvin goes free. Option number two is to hope that you get a hung jury. That is, you don't get unanimous verdicts, and then on each of the charges, maybe it's an 11-1, a 10-2 or something like that, where the jury is just not certain. Hung jury, I think, works to the defense's advantage also in the sense that what? It forces a new trial if the prosecution wants one. But third, the defense has been laying ground very effectively for an appeal. Assuming Chauvin is convicted on one, if not all the charges, a whole bunch of things are grounds for appeal. One, they're going to argue that perhaps the jury was biased, that too many outside events, such as the recent shooting in a nearby town, Dante Wright, was a problem, that the Minneapolis settlement with George Floyd family was a problem, that just the extensive coverage or the political pressure on the jurors all compromised the integrity. So even if there is a guilty verdict or verdicts that eventually come out of this, this case is far from over because the defense will clearly appeal this up to the Minnesota Court of Appeals and maybe further depending on what happens.